Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm going to talk about my Denver Nuggets autographs. Most of these I got in person. A few I bought at local card stores, things like that. But 99 or 95% of these I got in person. So let's start with the important autographs first. Rocky the mascot. Got an autograph there. I made these out to my kids. Right there. And back in the early 2000s, the Nuggets, the Avalanche, and I think that was it. Or yeah, Nuggets and Avalanche were doing in-person autograph signings around town about once a month or so. And George Karl, former Nuggets coach, appeared at one of the signings one time. And these photos that he provided himself. This one I think I had extra. I believe I think I just had this from another signing. Just a generic all-purpose 8x10 or whatever it is to have signed. So it's two George Karls. And I'm surprised I don't have more Nuggets cheerleaders. I didn't see any when I was going through my Nuggets autographs. So this is from a few years ago. I think this is like 2008, 2007, somewhere around there. And I don't even know if these particular people are still on the cheerleading squad or not. But cool nonetheless. So, and please stay tuned for my my 3 Carmelo Anthony in-person autographs. I'll go over those with you guys here in a second. So some of these I've gone over in a different video. I saw these are the Nuggets, Dale Ellis, LaFonso Ellis, and Antonio McDyess. And this is when the Nuggets were flying out for All-Star game back in the early 2000s. So you'll notice Dale Ellis and Antonio McDyess were on the All-Star team. LaFonso Ellis was not, but I saw him in the airport the same day. This is where I got it from, the airport where I used to work in the concourse. So I bothered him on his personal time and got his autograph. And LaFonso Ellis is pretty old school. All these guys are pretty old school nowadays. It's been close to 20 years. But, or 15, 18 years, whatever it is. So yeah, I got those in person. And back in the day, Linus Kliza appeared at a few in-person autograph signings. And this is a small 5x7 or 4x6 or whatever card that they would provide there. I don't know if I purchased this photograph and got him to sign it in person, or I bought this at a store. I'm not sure. Can't quite remember. Slick Nick Van Exel, one-time Nugget, Rafe LaFrentz. You can tell by the age of the uniform how old this photo is. Andre Miller. This one I got in person. I bought this photo ahead of time, so he was one of the people that signed in person at local gas stations and things back in the early to mid 2000s, around 2006, 7, and 8, somewhere around there. So yeah, Andre Miller and Eduardo Najera. He appeared at a thing that happened in Denver like 3 years in a row called Gears, Games, and Gadgets, where they would highlight local sports teams. It was a car dealership that sponsored it, so they would highlight new makes and models of cars and things like that, but they'd have sports related and car related things and like gadgets, but I can't remember what gadgets they had. But Eduardo Najera was signing autographs, and he didn't really have a line, so we got this one, this one. This is one that he was providing to the fans, and he signed to myself, my wife, my kids. So we've got an overkill of Eduardo Najera autographs. And Marcus Camby back in the day also signed in person at a gas station. I forget where, but it was in the Denver area. So we got a 1, and he didn't have that many people. I think I took my kids. That's why we have 3 or 4. But he provided these Nuggets promotional pictures and signed them, which was pretty cool. Actually, I have 4 there. And Greg Buckner, one-time Nugget, also did a signing. Not very many people turned out, and we were one of the few families that showed up, so we got quite a few Greg Buckner autographs. I think he left the team shortly after this. I don't remember him being around. I think he was on his way out when he did the signing. There's another Linus Kleza in person. I believe that's a Greg Buckner also. I didn't label it, but I think it is. And I even printed out some photos ahead of time. I was going to cut those out, but I just left them like that. So there's like 5 or 6, 7 Greg Buckners right there. Next is some in-person autographs. And I went over these magazines before. They were Chris Anderson right there. Made an in-person autograph signing appearance. And he signed the Mile High Sports magazine. And I forget, yeah, it's right here. I won't show you every single one. But yeah, Chris Anderson, I don't know how long he lasted on the team either, but he hooked us up with 3 magazine autographs and a small autograph right there. So that was pretty cool with him. Let's see. Anthony Carter, one-time Nugget, also signed a couple pictures for us there. The design of the photos that they were handing out, the promotional photos, was sort of changing by then. I think that's the newer uniform. So that's Mr. Anthony Carter. And back in the day, I don't know how long this guy lasted on the Nuggets either. Yakuba Diawara, but he signed 3 promotional pictures for us. And at the time, I had a Denver Nuggets ball, and I had him sign. Can't know if you can see it right there. Don't really want to show you the rest of the photo or the autograph shit. Well, here's Marcus Camby. I had him sign that also in the personal or autograph appearance. But the one I want to get to is one of my 3 Carmelo Anthony in-person autographs. There's the one on the ball. He was scheduled to do 3 or 2 autograph signings through the Nuggets when they were doing the in-person appearances at gas stations and stuff. But he canceled on one, and Yakuba Diawara was the other guy that was scheduled that day. So that's why I got him to autograph my basketball. Kind of wish I hadn't done that, but oh well. And back in the day when Carmelo Anthony was on the Nuggets, he wrote a book. Back then, Carmelo Anthony, It's Just Beginning. It's Just the Beginning. And this was at a book signing at the Tattered Cover in Denver. So that's autograph number 2 right there, in person. And shortly after, I think it was like the same day or the same weekend, Carmelo Anthony got drafted by the Nuggets. It was his first day in Denver. I think they did the press conference and everything like that. And he made an appearance at the cheerleader tryouts near the Pepsi Center the same day. And I got there just a hair late. I missed his setup signing, his specified time frame. But I did get over there while he was kind of hanging out watching the cheerleader tryouts, more or less. And I didn't have any pictures to bring. I didn't have any 8x10s or whatever like that. And I collected comic books at the time, so I had this comic book backing card right here. This is how low rent I was at the time. But I got his autograph on that. I actually sat right behind him. He was in the seats just like everybody else. He wasn't the big name, big professional player at the time. He's just out of college, just got drafted from Syracuse. And this is the only thing I had to have him sign. I was kind of like on the run, on the fly. And I didn't have any. I didn't have time to go to the store, the card store, get an 8x10 or whatever it is for him to sign. So I got the comic book backing card for him to sign. But she hooked me up. I sat right behind him. I'm like, Mr. Anthony, I hate to bother you, but can I please have your autograph? And he's like, yeah, sure, no problem. So 3 Carmelo Anthony in-person autographs. And I think that does it. I think I went through my list of non-sports card Denver Nuggets autographs, most of them in person. Yeah, and that's it. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Remember, it's just the beginning. And I'll be back very soon with another autograph video. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.